Alright guys, we're back for another episode, and today we're going against the Miami Heat. Looking so good now.
Dante, what are you looking at?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, happy to be here with my partners, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Miami Heat. For Miami, playing under 500 basketball over the last 10 games. They can do better, and they'll try to get on the winning side tonight. And guys, it's hard to believe that for a portion of his career, Hassan Whiteside was having a hard time getting minutes at all. He was even out of the league for a few years. What clicked for him to become the player he is today?
Well, I've talked to him personally, Ernie, and he understood that work and focus was all he needed to be in the NBA. He started playing to his strengths. Every now and then
Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna show off my character. It's been like a few games since I've last played a game and recorded it. So yeah, my character's getting pretty leveled up. He's 76 overall. Almost have our mid-range maxed out. A few games, that's all we'll have to do. But that's all we'll have left. Look at this. That's how much XP I have right now. Let's do this. So mid-range right there. Only need 10,500 plus 14,000, and I can have both of those maxed up. I just maxed out my dunk. I'll probably do just max out my dunk just to get to 77. Then we'll just probably just go down here or something. I think my voice is messed up. That was weird, but you know, whatever. Yeah, might as well check it. 1, 2. Sorry about that. Because I'm just concerned that it messes up. Sometimes it like messes up, and I always check it before I start recording. So I don't start recording and my voice is off. So yeah, it's something you should probably do. Yeah, I don't know why he does that sometimes. Probably sound like I'm not awake, because I kind of am, because I just woke up. I was already playing some. Okay. Oop, there we go. Let's do this. I like how we're going to start playing the ball.
The Nets are out of Brooklyn as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in today's game. Welcome, everyone, to Noche NBA. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. They're just off a road trip, and the Heat are looking to settle back in here at home. Right now, they're way down in the standings, just 12th place in the conference.
And a win tonight means a 3-1 season series edge for them. You always look for that mental edge over opposing teams and that extra motivation over the long haul of an NBA season.
Yeah, and at the same time, I'm thinking their opponent has to come out swinging because you know they'd like to even things up.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Nets.
How do I miss
DJ out there with Allen. Then it's Russell. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3.
DJ wants to be at the center of everything that this team does, whether it's behind the tables or on the court. This guy's itching for a scratch.
The battle of upstarts tonight. Both teams want to win, but also want to develop young talent. Brent, at this stage, is one goal more important than the other?
Yeah, I think development is first and foremost for each of these teams, Kevin. And sometimes you can learn more from losing than you can from winning. I was always told as a player growing up, when you lose, don't lose the lesson. The team right.
I turn. It's bothering me really bad.
Here with developing young talent needs to make sure that they adhere to that.
So low
There's Winslow following the bucket by the Nets.
Like
Dishes to Bosh.
I feel like that, you know.
Rebound, Brooklyn. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
Yeah, and what a gut wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
Waiters good at threes.
And Waiters kicks to Whiteside. Pass to Winslow. Whiteside a screen. Johnson, the pass to Whiteside. Good ball movement here by Miami. Clock at 4. Floats one up. Johnson can't hit.
Well, from our angle, that looked like that was going in. But defense, fantastic how they contested it.
Chalk up 2 there.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Come on.
Now Johnson. 17 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington. Rivers against Waiters.
Come on. Wait, what just happened there? Oh, they did a jump ball.
So it's Miami now. Bosch pushes to Johnson. A 17-footer. And it's Bosch, that time on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight. Here is Russell. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
You watch the Heat play, you watch their young athletes, and you think about the conditioning of all of their players. Allegedly, they have one of the toughest practice regimens in the league. I don't think guys get too fired up about their training camps, but certainly pays off throughout the course of the season.
And so here is Miami after the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Whiteside, and count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And a nice show of strength from Whiteside there. Slapped on the shot, but still makes the basket.
And the Heat with some changes. Lure comes in for Chris Bosh. And James Johnson is subbed in for Winslow. Lynn kicks to DJ. Pass to Whitehead. To the wing on the left. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Whiteside. The baseline J. Waiters no luck. Nets trail by 4.
They're not doing too good.
Outside, Lynn. DJ passes to Lynn. The dish to DJ. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried.
See, I knew I could make them.
DJ's got 5.
And flawless form. DJ's got those supple hands. No way he's missing that one.
Johnson kicks to Johnson. Whiteside controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Lopez kicks to DJ. Back to Lopez and taken away by Johnson.
Steals are real.
Raiders on the wing. Whiteside a screen. Johnson a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Nets trail by 6. DJ kicks to Lynn. The pass to Whitehead. Here's LeVert. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And that's from beyond, guys. Right back at you.
Yeah, that's a nice response there, leaving a voicemail in return from the 3-point line. Looks like we're seeing similar game plans right now.
Now here's Johnson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
Tyler Johnson is unpredictable at times. He knows where he's going, but the defense does not. He can pass or shoot it off that screen and roll.
Here's LeVert. From the stripe, and that one good. That's 7 points for DJ.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Johnson with his screen on Lynn. Johnson kicks to Johnson. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Miami ahead, up by 6. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
Come on. We played the first quarter. Yeah, we need to get it subbed out. Probably won't start the second quarter, though. So we haven't been subbed out yet. My character obviously needs a break. Because that's how it works. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, it gets annoying kind of like when you have to wait for this.
And forward James Johnson battled his way back into the league after some stints abroad. He talked about his...
I play the game how it's supposed to be played.
That's exactly the kind of hard-nosed, old-school attitude that coaches... And some changes here for the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Terrence Jones. Wash comes in for Lure. And it's Justin Winslow in for Johnson. Johnson and Waiters are the guard set. Winslow and Bosch at the forward spots. And it's Whiteside in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Got to get out his compass and just try to find himself right now and get himself going.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Hornets was phenomenal. He finished with 27 points and turned some heads when he did his work from beyond the arc, not usually his forte. A surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. We'll see if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
David thanks. They asked a lot of him that night, and he didn't back down from any challenge.
And that was the best part of it. His effort level was fantastic. It didn't come easy for him. He had to work his tail off for everything he got.
And you know he's going to work just as hard tonight. I don't know if the stats are going to be the same. Might not be the same numbers, but the work, that'll be there.
Outside, Russell. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
I can make him, but...
DJ dishes to Russell. He feeds it to DJ. Just 5 to shoot. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bosch, the screen. Johnson with it.
Get on my way.
He's picked up by Russell. Off the screen. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
That's tipped and stolen by Whiteside. Waiters outside. The wide open look here for Bosch. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
I gotta make sure.
And that sends DJ to the free throw line. They get Hassan Whiteside. Brooklyn shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Guarding at the hoop.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
He dishes it to Bosch.
There he is.
That one, no good. Nice D from DJ. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. There's 18 seconds left now here in the second. Russell passes to DJ. To the wing on the left. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Whoa.
And the first half comes to a conclusion. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Chris Bosch really making a difference here.
And so far, he's giving them great production from deep. They've been able to kind of spread the floor because of it.
Well, his shooting has fueled the offense, and we'll see if they can get him the ball to see if he can keep it going in the second half.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. D'Angelo Russell out there with Rivers. Then it's DJ. Then there's Allen. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward. DJ kicks to Russell. Hey, Brent, you made the NBA playoffs in your second year. Talk about the mental preparation that goes into one's first postseason as a player.
I think it's always a special time, Kevin, just because of the unknown factor. And at that time, it was the Clippers, my second season, a team that was very young and inexperienced. And so it was all fresh and new. And the biggest challenge for any coach in that sort of predicament is to make sure that players are on task and focused. We certainly were not. The Utah Jazz took care of us, and that's because of one John Stockton and Karl Malone.
Johnson against Russell. Johnson kicks to Whiteside.
No.
Now here's Winslow. Tight defense on him. Bosch with the bucket. Bosch has got 15 points.
Now Bosch really in a great rhythm in this one. He is shooting the ball at such an efficient rate.
Russell kicks to Rivers. Feeds to DJ. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for the Heat. Terrence Jones has checked in for Chris Bosch. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And a wide open look for Lynn. And the Nets, another three.
I like that. Staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
Johnson dishes to Waiters. Johnson outside. Screen by Jones. Whiteside kicks to Jones. No good off the pick.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And the replay brought to you by Under Armour, the Unleash Chaos moment, giving us a better perspective on just how far behind the line he was on that three ball. Waiters no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Rivers can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 5. You have to give a lot of credit to Austin Rivers for how he has improved since his rookie season.
And one big reason for Rivers.
Okay, let's do this.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Johnson against Russell. Lure the screen. Johnson the pass to Lure. Whiteside a screen on Allen. Here's Bosch. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And a great show through three quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Brooklyn ahead, up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Fourth quarter basketball.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. Miami trailing. Johnson is out there with John Lewis. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Patton in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. That one a little long.
Oh, yeah, rebound.
Brooklyn's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Hollis Jefferson can't hit.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Johnson dishes to Waiters. Whiteside sets the pick for Waiters. From 13, Green for 2 points. Waiters got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Heat.
Well, Waiters and confidence, they go together pretty well.
The 9-foot shot, and it's DJ missing. Heat shooting 40% from the field. Left side, Waiters. They get it back. Whiteside, he nails it, and we're tied up.
As soon as Whiteside leaps for that offensive rebound, you just know he's going to finish off that play.
Pass to Whitehead. He kicks it to DJ. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And DJ throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Waiters outside. The feed now to Johnson.
Come on.
Waiters outside. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. And here we go. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
He really takes off, just never looks back.
Yeah, by the time anyone even thinks of chasing him, he's gone.
Here's Whiteside. Here's Lure. And Allen with the block. Here's Whitehead. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Waiters. The Heat trail by 4. Kicks it to Whiteside. Lure sets the pick for Whiteside. Waiters for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. DJ passes to Russell. Dishes it to DJ. Shot from the top of the key. Second shot opportunity, and Russell puts it in. And the Nets lead by 6.
And sliding inside, under control, Russell still just scratching the surface of his full potential.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 6. 1:58 left in the game.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go in.
And some changes here for the Heat. Chris Bosh is checked in for John Lure. Winslow comes in for Johnson. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Patton. And then for Brooklyn, Robin Lopez is checked in for Allen. And it's Austin Rivers in for Whitehead. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, I was able to hear the Heat coach go over his game plan during the break. Three-pointers have hurt them tonight, and he told his players, we've got to play them better on the three-point line. We can't give them any more clean looks. Kevin?
Russell kicks to DJ. Passes it to Russell. The dish to DJ. Pass to Rivers. Feeds to DJ. Lock at 6. Unloads. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Should have made it.
Rivers against Waiters. There's the pass to Whiteside. Here's Johnson. Nice D from Russell. Nets leading by 4. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah.
It goes on Justice Winslow.
And that's the result that you're going to get when you drive into the lane before the D can get themselves into position. And DJ's not waiting around. He's on his way to the free throw line. Was short on those free throws, extending that lead and making it comfortable.
Whiteside, a screen on Russell. Johnson dishes to Waiters. Whiteside sets the pick for Waiters. But they'll get another chance. And it's Waiters again missing. Tries from 10. Pass to Russell.
Oh, what was that?
Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
Yeah, even though he doesn't come up with the steal, that kind of deflection will disrupt the rhythm of this offensive possession.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Allen's checked in. And stolen by Whiteside.
Clock's ticking. They got to get up a shot.
Yeah, and then you have to foul right away on the inbounds, maybe the first person who touches the ball. The heart of a Lion and the heart of Tyler Johnson, remarkable at coming up big when the team needs it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Timeout called, the Heat. They're behind by 5. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Well, I mean, if they can score, then they're going to have to foul immediately.
Well, I'm sure that's part of the discussion, not whether to foul, but maybe who.
Waiters for 3. They get it back. The 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
Well, he is an offensive weapon, especially when Waiters gets locked in the catch-and-shoot game.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
They have a chance to tie it up.
That next shot has to come from behind the arc. Only a three is going to save them.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. This win, such a tremendous
and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate.
Getting our difficult shots up. Yeah, that'd be good for 3-pointers.
So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan.
Hey, Bruiser's almost up.
For being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
So little to go. Ooh, some good XP there. I think that was up like 2% though. So hard to level up in this. Yeah, my fans went up a lot.
Let's go, baby.
DJ, fantastic game.
Thanks.
Listen, Kevin and the guys want to talk to you back at the studio. Right this way.
Let's do it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to catch up with our special postgame guest.
Hey, Shaq here. You showed me a lot out there tonight with the way you were able to dominate the glass. Was that something you set out to do?
Shaq, something that we always talk about in practice and in meetings is how we want to close out possessions on defense. I mean, that is something that we all bought into, and it's the goal of ours each time we take the court. So I'm not so much worried about my individual performance on the glass so much as how we rebound as a team.
Spoken well. You should take Kenny's place. Back to you, Ernie.
And thanks for joining us this evening, folks. We've reached the end of our broadcast, sadly. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, this is Ernie Johnson. Farewell and good night.
We're doing so well, though. We got a decent amount of VC now. Still need a lot more to get. We need to play like 2 more games, probably. Yeah, then by the end of the season, we'll have this. Which will be very soon. I might even get... I'll probably get this tonight right here. Not the next night, probably. I don't know yet. Maybe if I play a lot of games now, I'll get this, but you don't know. Yeah, we're doing great, though. We're gonna get, like, I don't know. We're gonna become level, overall 99 in no time.